Hello, here we are again. Hope you had a nice lunch. Got that chicken and the mashed potato. It was good. All right, so we've all settled in. Look, it was good mashed potato, okay? Last time I went to get some mashed potato from a small cafe in Tartu, they literally put 2 boiled potatoes and hit it with the fork and said, there's your mashed potato. And fair enough. I guess you're correct. So we've had some lunch. We're settling in. What we have now on this stage is the pitch session for the Vega Fund. So Vega Fund is something done in association with the Tartu University, and what these companies all have in common is science, that they have some sort of science-based background, and they're doing something very science-y with their product and with their startup. So we're going to have a number of pitches now, and each of them get 2.5 minutes. That's it. If they go over, they will get the wrath of Lewis, and they will be off the island, fired, all the stereotypes. So they have to stick strictly to 2.5 minutes and give you that pitch. So I am not going to introduce each company very much because that is their job, ladies and gentlemen. So let's carry on. Our first company is Rewild, and Rewild have a software that helps with the assessment, the environmental assessment of road development. Pretty interesting. Please have a round of applause for Rewild.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Jaanus Remm from the Wildar team. Our software prevents 2,000 serious traffic accidents every year. Millions of wild animals get killed on roads. To avoid this, a lot of time is spent on nature studies. We provide very fast information of environmental risks and guidelines for road building. With Wildar, the road developer wins on average half a year on a project. Actually, our technology is applicable all over the world, but our first target is European Union, where 200,000 kilometers of roads are built or reconstructed every year. And we have started in our tiny Estonia, where we have tested and developed our technology in several railway and road projects, and we have got very positive feedback. Today, the biggest road developer, Estonian Road Administration, is our key partner. Currently, the mandatory environmental assessment takes roughly 1 year hard work. Half of this is taken by nature studies that we replace with automated instant analysis, and we shorten the initial planning phase to make the final decision-making easier. Our software as service combines different environmental and map data sources. The key to make this is our own database. And in our web map interface, our user can simply draw a line and the Wildar composes the environmental report. For example, the best solution and places for wildlife passages. It's so incredibly easy. We are the best to do it because we have already 8-year experience in the industry of road planning. We have made more than 10-year university research for the product, and we have our own completely proprietary database of species. By 2020, we are going to build up a company that makes 10 million euro sales and saves 10 million wild lives. I'm Jaanus Remm, and I'm making the roadkills to become a history. Thank you.
You okay there, boss, or what?
Yeah.
Good, okay. All right, time's up, thank you, yes.
Yeah, thank you.
You're good, thank you, all right. Good. Professionally run. Okay, everyone, that was our first pitch. Now we're gonna have our second pitch up in a second. This company has, like, if there was an award, if you were getting money for having the best name, this company would get my prize. It's called Captain Corrosion, yes. And they're working in the field of metal corrosion and protecting metals against the effects of the environment. So please have a round of applause for Captain Corrosion. No, it's not. No, it's okay. Otherwise, you're going to be last. It's all right. We can put you... Okay. It's okay. I just got that information. Okay. Good. So, instead, we are going to have the next pitch coming up, and it's from Nordic Botanical. Please come up here. Thank you. There you go.
Thank you, Luis. Thank you very much. Hello, I'm Avelina Helm. I'm an ecologist. I'm a scientist at the University of Tartu, but I also run the company called Nordic Botanical. So, we work on biodiversity. What we do is that we bring nature, beautiful biodiverse nature, to our cities, to our gardens, to our landscapes. Biodiversity that is bees, flowers, and butterflies. We apply the knowledge that we gain from our scientific studies and use our unique tools to create diverse and beautiful habitats in our surroundings. Why? Why we have to do it? It is not only because biodiversity is beautiful, because it is, but also because biodiversity is vital. We need biodiversity because we depend on it. We depend on flowers, on bees, on butterflies. And we need to bring this biodiversity back because it is threatened. We lose biodiversity all the time, everywhere, and it is heavily, heavily threatened. So we offer a solution. We call it Every Man's Nature Conservation. It is a concept where everybody should and could contribute to saving and enhancing biodiversity while creating sustainable, beautiful landscapes and also biodiverse landscapes. So with our approach, our cities can be greener, our landscapes can be more diverse, and our life in general can be more sustainable. How do we do it? This is one example from just across the road on the Roosi Street, where we helped Tartu City to create beautiful, biodiverse, natural habitats to 26 hectares of wasteland. Within coming years, we will see flowering meadows because that's how we have done it. We have collected the native seeds from flowering meadows and transferred it to here, just next to Estonian National Museum. So, end result would be biodiverse, natural, and beautiful. This approach can be applied everywhere, in gardens, in roads, roadsides, mining areas, recultivation of mining areas, in cities, in your garden, in everybody's gardens. So join us in creating more biodiverse cities and habitats, and come and look our stuff just next here. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Nice. Okay. So we're getting through the pitches here one by one. Fast, 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 quick, quick, quick. That is the way we like it. The next company that will pitch is called the Sports Therapy Center. And what they do is they're specializing in sports therapy, science-based sports therapy to help athletes get to the height of their goals. So please have a round of applause for them.
So, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Mati Arendt, and I represent Tartu High Performance Center, Sporditeraapia Oy. Too many young and talented athletes stop sporting because they have an injury. But we know that we need to train a lot in order to reach the top level. And in order to do that, you need to stay healthy and injury-free. And this is where Tartu High Performance Center comes in. We will screen athletes for injury risk factors. We will monitor their training load and intensity. And we will follow their wellness and fitness just to prevent injuries and maximize athletic performance. We are bringing the sports science laboratory to the athlete and to the sports arena for practical athletic gains. We have developed, piloted, and tested our injury risk factor screening system in different studies on multiple athletes and sports teams, and we are ready to apply the testing system on football, basketball, handball, tennis, volleyball, and track and field and swimmers. Our testing system is sport-specific. It consists of multiple tests that focus on different areas in the body that get the most strain and stress during that particular sport. At the end of our injury risk factor screening system, all athletes that have been tested have an injury risk factor score that tells an athlete or a coach or a physio or a medical staff or a team manager which of their athletes are at higher risk of sustaining an injury and who they need to focus their attention while developing their athletes. We will screen our athletes pre-season to look for any weak links in their kinetic chain to prevent injuries. We will follow them up weekly to stay ahead of any overuse injuries that might be developing. And then again, we will test them post-season to help them prepare their body better for the next season so they can step up for the next competition year to come. The biggest risk factor for future injury is the history of previous injury. And this is why we have to start testing our athletes systematically to try and delay or prevent injuries of happening at the first time. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Good. We're moving right along. Our next company deals with the agriculture industry, and they deal with working with insects and working with the biology of insects and how can they use that to help our farmers today. So please have a round of applause for VitaBug.
Hi, my name is Taavi, and I'm from VitaBug. And I want to know, do you guys like bugs? You don't? No? But I do. And you know why I do like them? Because they're damn efficient. And there is another thing. They're also very, very tasty. But you know, bugs have problems. We need bugs. For example, bees. We need them to pollinate our crops. But why are there so many areas in Europe that are under-pollinated with the red and orange? I think it's because how we treat them. We think that all the bugs are enemies. And that's a wrong idea how to approach this. I think that there is a change coming, and this change is organic farming. And with organic farming, they don't want to use unnatural pesticides or unnatural fertilizers. Instead, they want the food to be clean and more healthier. And they still have problems, and their problem is also pests. They need a solution, and this solution cannot be chemicals. It has to be something else. Maybe we can use in organic farming the natural predators of our pests. And instead of killing all the bugs, we can help the beneficial bugs to have higher population so they could control our pests. And how we want to do it? VitaBug wants to survey the fields, detect the pests, and use our automatic system to generate predators in incubators and use those predators on the field. On the field, the predators will search and destroy the pests. This is the idea of VitaBug. And this is what we are doing. This is my team. Thank you.
Nice, a whole demonstration there. Very good. Good work, guys. All right, roll that one out there. Good work. Cool, search and destroy. I like that. Send the predator out. This movie sounds awesome. Wait, what are we doing here? Cool, all right, we're getting that out of the way. Now, our next company is called TBD Biodiscovery, and they're in the field of biotech and pharmaceutical, sorry. Their first product was a diagnostic tool, which has been very successful with big and small pharmaceutical companies around the world, and they're also in the field of producing anti-cancer drugs. So please have a round of applause for TBD Biodiscovery.
Hello guys. My name is Olga and I have a dream. In my dream, Estonia is a home of startups developing modern medicines. But how we do it? Let me tell you a few secrets. So, everybody thinks that in order to develop a new drug, we need something like €1 billion. Actually, why we need new drugs? That's because we need medicines when we are young, we need medicines when we are old. That's the life is, the life is a bitch. In order to bring a new drug to the market, you really need this €1 billion. That's because first you need to do a lot of science, and then you need to do a lot of expensive clinical trials, which just cost a lot of money. So that's why a lot of companies stop. They have an idea, but they think that they need all this money in the start. Because look at this. €1 billion, and the whole budget of Estonia is only about €9 billion. So you understand that with our budget we can do only 9 drugs, and that will be that's all for Estonia. Where to get the money? How to start? Well, I will tell you a few secrets. Actually, I think you have to start with services. We started with our company TBD Biodiscovery just 10 years ago. Yes, we started with services, not with products. Services are not evil. Some people will tell you that yes, start with products, but my idea is that firstly you have to learn the market, because doing services you learn how to work and you still get paid. Yeah, that's great. You learn the management and you actually learn how to earn. Okay, yeah, I'm glad you're excited. Few years ago, we invested some money from services into products, and we started with our first diagnostic products called D-luciferin. Right now, we are, I would say, second biggest manufacturer in the world. This product is being sold worldwide, and it's our know-how. And then, last year, we started with our drug development program in oncology. From services, we learned what's on the market and what kind of specific knowledge we actually need to develop these products. So last year, we did our first investment into anti-cancer product, and this year in June, we also filed our first patent application. Okay. Oh. So at the moment, my company is in the middle of negotiations with pharma for out-licensing or co-development. We will see about it. But the most important thing is that we will never give up, and we will, of course, continue. So the point is, the conclusion is that you do not need this €1 billion to start. Never think about this. What you really need is idea, is experience, which you get from market, and of course the team, and you need the spirit, how to start and fight. So good luck to all of you, startup companies. I really hope that in a few years my dream will come true, and in Estonia there will be a lot of companies developing medicines, because this is really the way to the modern world. So thank you very much. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Go out there. Someone finally who speaks faster than me. Yes. Good. Got a lot of information to get into a very small period of time. I understand where they are coming from. Next on the list is the Software Technology Applications Competence Center. Good name. No, I'm kidding. Just making jokes with you guys. They work in the field of business process analytics, natural language processing, machine learning, AI, basically taking a company's big data and giving them really useful information that they can use to make a business decision with. So please have a round of applause for the Software Technology Applications Competence Center. Yeah!
Hello, my name is Silver and I'm from, actually I'm going to talk about Texta Toolkit, which helps to analyze free text. So as you know, more and more companies are turning to data analytics when they are taking decisions. It's also commonly accepted that only about 20% of the data is structured and the remaining 80% is in unstructured form. And a large chunk of that is free text. But wouldn't it make sense to use that information as well? And that's why we have brought Texta to the market. Until now, there have been no tools in the market that can analyze Estonian language. I mean, complete sets of tools. We faced this problem ourselves when we started analyzing digital health records, and we knew that there was a lot of information in them, but it was hidden in free text written by the doctors. So now, 5 years later, we have compiled all these tools that we created into one toolkit, and that uses all the modern technologies from the fields of artificial intelligence, machine learning, natural language processing. And it's free to use and it's for use for everyone. Now I will tell you about 2 use cases where we have used Texta. First is Texta Law, which is open for testing. What we did is we scraped together all the court decisions in Estonia, and we made them machine learnable. After that, we used our Texta toolkit to build an easy-to-use tool for the lawyers so that they can do smarter searches, find documents faster, and use our analytics dashboard to further pin down the documents that they're looking for. What is especially cool is that they can actually add their own in-house documents to this toolkit as well. Second use case is regarding commentaries. We wanted to detect automatically racist and insulting commentaries. For that, we used our base lexicon miner that suggests semantically similar words to the ones that we have looked for. After we had built the lexicons, we did some analytics because we love analytics, and Texta allows it. And after that, we built a classifier that over an API gives a response to the moderator. Is it insulting? Is it not? Can we publish it? Can we not? Thank you very much.
Good. Thank you. Thanks very much. Okay, good. Big data. Big data is very good. I believe in big data. We all need these tools. Very, very useful things that will be coming up in the future. We have 2 more to go. This company's name is Relade, and they have a recyclable laundry detergent, which has a lot of environmental savings while we're not just flushing this stuff down the drain. So please have a round of applause for Relade.
Hello, thank you. My name is Rainis. I'm sorry about the text because I'm native Mulgi speaker. So I'm PhD student actually, and my subject is biomedical engineering, but of course I want to talk about laundry. So how do we do laundry? What are you doing first? You sort up your clothes. You keep them darks, like jeans, delicates, and all different sorts. Also you keep in your bathroom kilogram amounts of chemicals. You pour it into washing machine and later you drain it by polluting lots of water, a large amount of water. So sometimes also you accidentally lose some colors or your favorite woolen sweater. Now, Relade reusable laundry detergent will change things completely. We are very early stage development, and we actually produce nanotechnological magnets that will bind bioactive molecules and form recollectable laundry agent. By using simply magnetic force, we are able to recollect and redisperse the agent repeatedly. The material will provide an opportunity to completely redesign the process of washing. It will enable the control process completely in automatic fashion. from dosage up to detergent recovery and wastewater recycling in the same single unit. We are developing concept of fully autonomous plug-and-play washing machine for end user in home. Our progress is boosted by Climate Kick Accelerator that will begin at the spring of 2017 in Munich. Our wonderful team consists of 5 members. 2 of them held PhD degrees in engineering sciences, and 2 of them are actively participating in everyday business development. Don't waste. Be wise and recycle. Visit us at relade.eu. Thank you.
Yeah. Good one. Good, mate. Take it out there. All right. Now we are. Now it's time for the final pitch. He's the one I'm looking for. Please welcome to the stage, Captain Corrosion. Bam. Where's the cape?
After such a nice introduction, I can't wait to hear the speaker myself. My name is Maido, and I'm the founder of Captain Corrosion. And you are probably here because you are doing business in one of these fields. These fields have something in common. First, you will get very rich, and second, they also have corrosion in common, which is the degradation of materials due to the environment. And if your company has a problem with corrosion, then it is very likely that your competition has a similar problem. And whoever can solve the problem first will get an upper hand in the market. So how do you do it? Well, you can see that there is a gap between the problem and the solution. And this is where Captain Corrosion comes in. All you need to do is visit captaincorrosion.com, and the first consultation is for free. Isn't it great? Well, hold on. Corrosion-related problems can be quite sophisticated, and in order to solve some of them, we might need to use scientific equipment. Now, the company is quite new, but we do have some success stories already. For instance, Biometric is one of the leading companies in Estonia that produces dental implant components. We did some measurements for them, and they were quite satisfied with the results. We also made a science video series about corrosion in space. So if you are dealing with space technologies, then I totally recommend that you watch these videos. Like any other successful company, we have big plans for the future. Namely, we are planning to do corrosion testing in space, in collaboration with the S-Cube group, of course, and the Laboratory of Thin Film Technology. We will be testing an advanced coating that was developed right here in Tartu. The experiment will be carried out on S-Cube 2 already in 2018. We will also make a new science video series about scanning electron microscopy to demonstrate how to use this sophisticated device to solve industrial problems for clients like you, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Maido, and I invite you to visit our website to learn how to take your company to the next level, to become #1 here on the planet Earth, and maybe also in space. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks. He's going to be #1 on the Earth. He's going to be #1 in space. He's taken over everything. Captain Corrosion is moving in. I like it. It's a good pitch. It may not be a soul. I don't know about the company, right? Maybe, but I like the pitch anyway. Everybody, that is the end of our Vega Fund pitch contest now. There are other more professional judges than me who have checked this out and seen what they've done. In about 10 minutes time, we're starting up here with the next block, which is about sports and sports business. So that's happening in 10 minutes. As we go, please, let's have one more round of applause for all the pitches today. That's hard. It's hard. And they did good. Okay, everyone, see you back in 10 minutes.